Hey, Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, and in the name of His Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, so like it, of the nation of Israel, better known as the Great Millstone. A Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the one third, and death to two thirds and all the wicked. This is Isaiah 66 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest? And this is this is the point that you know people are building churches and not realizing what the purpose or the point of a temple or a building is. And it tells you even in the book of Habakkuk or Habakkuk, however you want to pronounce it, um, that the temple is built to honor the name. So all these people are building these temples, you know, because they want to gather, they want to create a fund, and they want to say that basically it's to gather money. But the Heavenly Father say, what temple are you going to build me? Because our hands are defiled. You got to remember this when the before the temples were built, and you had the sons of Moses, or the sons of Aaron, Salakia. They had to be clean to a degree, and only certain men could touch certain things. So for guys in this time to try to recreate it, you're not even in the right mind, because you'll have preachers and pastors that don't even have beards, or what they can grow, they'll shave it and say, "Oh, because I can't grow a beard," and they mar the corners of their face. So to show the large amount of insincerity, the Heavenly Father is furious, man, for these people to show a large amount of being insincere. So what can we build them though? Even in the mind or the aspect of if the earth was a footstool, you can't build a livable home on top of an ottoman, on top of a footstool. You see, so it just shows the madness. It's like in 1 second. So like in 1 second, I'm gonna pull this up. Um, so like I pull, so okay. I think it's Acts. So like Acts 7. It's like 7 and 14 or 41. Okay, here it is. Acts chapter 7 and 46. Who found favor before the Most High Yahweh and desired to find a tabernacle for the power of Jacob. But Solomon built him a house. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet Isaiah. You see? And he's quoting from Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord, and what is the place of my rest? Hath not my hand made all these things? See? So, if the kingdom of heaven, if a whole kingdom dwells inside of you, how are you going to build him one temple on the earth, but the kingdom itself dwelleth in you? That's a stumper right there for these people, because they're not spiritual, and they're not observant unto the reason, the points, and the purposes, uh, for these actions that the ancients, that are ancient Israelite ancestors were taking. You see, vanity of vanities, man. So these churches, a lot of people are finding out that these churches are failing people. You know. So like it one second. So like it. Okay. So what we're gonna see is a lot of these pastors are gonna get they're gonna get attacked because the people are gonna find out that they've been lying. Now, Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, this whole chapter pretty much goes in on these false pastors. Um, and starting in verse 1, it tells you, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Most High." You see? Matter of fact, um, let's get something else here. Actually, we keep reading that. Verse 2, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them." Okay. Um. So like one second. Okay. Um. For therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Matter of fact, there's another precept, if I can think of it, tells you that he shall feed us with pastures according to his heart, you know? Um, because a lot of these pastors, what they're doing is they're just setting things up to rob and steal from people. And a lot of people, they're desperate to hear the word, um, but a lot of them are going and desperate to hear the feel good things and not the truth. And that's why here in America you have drive through churches and drive through confessions, and people trying to say that that that, it, that their religion and their way is correct, and they're using things like oh, I shall not eat poison and die, but they're grabbing the collection plate and getting sick or catching that COVID, showing you that the Most High, He's not in there. He doesn't dwell in the hands made with He doesn't dwell in the temple made with hands, as saith the prophets. You see. So here it is. You want to try. Look, verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Saith the Lord. Do not I fill heaven and earth? Saith the Lord. I have heard what the prophets said, that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. And this is a strong example against Martin Luther King. Okay? How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal, which Baal, another way to say Baal in this modern time, is simply Lord. See? You see? So when you see Lord, like in verse 28, all caps, that is actually the name Yahweh. That is actually the name Yahweh. See, so this is all something that's being revealed, and it's going to be shown stronger and stronger. That these people are going off, and that these pastors are false prophets, and that all these people that these guys listen to on these podcasts that have been taking the bits of the knowledge and trying to claim it as their own, and trying to say like they're bringing out something heavy or deep. Look, they're all about to be messed up. It's like it. It's like it. Okay, 1 second. Um, okay. So all this is coming against, like I said, this whole chapter is showing you what's coming, and no one can stop what's coming. You know, you can't. Let's see, I think it's can a man? It's either can a man stop or can a man turn away? Can a man? Was that Sirach? Let's see. Right. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? You see? So, what we're seeing take place with COVID, and there's other things, mass bird die offs, and all types of stuff taking place. No one is going to be able to stop it. Your priests and your pastors, your false prophets, they're not going to be able to stop what's taking place and what's happening. You see, because the Most High has ordained these things to come. Okay. Matter of fact, this whole chapter is a heavy chapter that is relevant to this day and time in these last days. Okay. And as Ezra was seeing it in verse 17, you can see where he questioned and he said, "Woe was me, woe was me. Who will deliver me in those days?" So this is just the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? See? So the government and the military and your local counties, they're all going to be scared shitless. And this is just the beginning. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.